Howdy Simmers, I'm TheSimmingKoalaa and welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be bringing you this video today as my first video on this channel. I did YouTube about 3 years ago, and since then I have archived everything and moved the channel to a new account under the same name. So for those who do not know me, hi, my name is Ken and I am a cozy streamer on Twitch. I play games like The Sims and Stardew Valley a lot. The Sims 4 is my favorite of the Sims franchise, but I will admit that I think Sims 2 is the best out of all of the games. And yeah, so I thought a speed build would be the best way for me to introduce not only myself but the channel as well, because I can just focus on telling you about myself and the channel as opposed to focusing on gameplay. So obviously, being TheSimmingKoalaa, my channel will be a bunch of Sims related content from Sims 1 all the way to Sims 4 and any of the future establishments of the game. But on occasion, I may do some other stuff. We have Paralives that's coming out at some point. I may do some Stardew Valley content as well, who knows. But yeah, so this is basically what the channel is going to be. It's a lot of gameplay and future speed builds and maybe some creative sim challenges as well. All that shebang. So moving on to the actual build itself, this is a 1-bedroom and 2-bathroom house that I built in Newcrest on the Civics Cliff slot. It did end up being smaller than I wanted it to. Usually when I build houses, I try to go for at least 2 bedrooms, and that was not the case with this house. So I think I end up using a lot of cats and dogs furniture. I know the windows and the couch are for sure cats and dogs, but I don't know about anything else. I do struggle with the floor plan just a little bit here because it is such a small area, and I try to fit in some stuff to make it livable. But I will admit, I am not the best builder, so this is not my best build that I've ever done. I also haven't built anything in quite some time, so this was the first thing that I built after several months. A lot of the furniture that I use as placeholder furniture does end up just sticking around and becoming the official furniture in the house. And it is up on the gallery if you guys want to download it under the ID TheSimmingKoalaa with 2 A's at the end. And yeah, I did try, because I have a lot of custom content in my game, I did try to avoid using custom content. However, on the gallery, it still got marked as using custom content, and even though I have looked and seen nothing with custom content, you will have to, if you want to download this house or if you want to find it, untick the, or not untick, but the little button that says enable custom content, or whatever it says, hit that and you should be able to find the house. So at this point, I really don't know what got marked as custom content, and now I'm kind of wondering if it was the chairs or the table. I don't know. But it was a struggle because I am such an avid user of custom content, especially build stuff. It's very difficult for me not to. But I did try to keep this house fairly plain, so hence the gray walls, and I did try to incorporate some color into it, so like the green and all that stuff, and I used a lighter tone of wood because I just felt like it would brighten up the space a little bit since we do have those gray walls. And yeah. But the curtains were giving me some issues as well, whether that was clipping or just it being too long or too big or whatever, so I ended up going with these short curtains that I actually like. I just wish that they had different swatches on them. So I wish they had a little bit more color to them, but it's fine. I do really like that dark green as well. I think that went well with the couch. And moving on to here, I don't know why we can't really put the radios on this console table at all, and it was frustrating me so much that I just decided to scrap that idea and I just put some clutter on it. So we have a tissue box and a bunny, and that's really it for this kind of area. And I do put a trash can in the kitchen later on, because I realized at some point that I forgot to do that. And yeah, the bathroom space itself is kind of small and lackluster. It's a bathroom. No one's really going to be in there for more than a few minutes unless your Sims game is super glitched and your Sims don't want to move off the toilet. So yeah. The bedroom is also very small as well, so I put the tiny living dresser into there because I really couldn't fit any of the normal size dressers, because let's be honest, the normal size dressers are way too big. So yeah, but small bathrooms, kind of cramped. reminds me of the bathroom that I grew up in my house, basically. I moved a few years ago, so I lived in this one house for 15 years, and the bathrooms were pretty tiny. So, but moving on to the office space, every room in this house is kind of small, so I didn't get to fit a lot, so I put an easel out in the hallway instead of in this office space. And that's really it in terms of the inside of the house. I do move to the backyard here in a moment, and I think that the backyard ended up being a little bit bigger than it probably should have given the size of the house. But I mean, it's nice, so if you want to invite over your Sims friends or whatever, it's a good kind of entertainment area, I think. I did forget to put a ladder in the pool. However, I don't think that's a big deal because I think they still can get in and out even without the ladder at this point. I think they did remove that a long time ago. As for landscaping, I am not very good at landscaping either, so there is very few pieces of landscaping around. And I do want to practice that at some point. I will get better at it. But yeah, this is basically the house. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow me on Twitter as well as on Twitch. Links are going to be below, and I will see you all later. Bye!